Joe Diomede here in the Rue Turn. I'm back after 2019. I was here. It's an excellent event, all about bicycles. Surprise, surprise. And so Joe Diomede, TTRP, and I'm here with Germain. Germain?
Oui.
Germain. And he is the maker of these bicycles that you see behind me that Matteo's on right now. And he makes them in Ariège, which is local to our area. And I just want to just meet the man who makes bicycles, because there's lots of people here who are doing handmade stuff, and you know, the bicycle is the point of this festival. So Germain, I love your bicycles. I love your work.
Thank you.
And so we were talking quickly off camera. How did you get into bicycle building?
Yeah, a friend of mine I was working with in a bicycle shop in Lyon. He introduced me into like the frame building world. I didn't know it was possible to build a bicycle before, and yeah, he opened my eyes like on it. And then I went to Frome to the bicycle academy in England.
In England.
Yeah. I spent 2 weeks over there and built my first bicycle over there. Thank you to Tom Sturdy from Sturdy Cycles. He was the first guy who taught me how to build a bike. That was
Wow.
my first one, yeah.
Yeah, and so and have you been a cyclist your whole life since a kid? Did you always like bicycles and ride bicycles?
Yeah, pretty much like every kid who grew up in the countryside. I used my bike to go and visit my friends during holidays and stuff. And then I kept, riding bikes. And when I was 20, in my 20s, something like that, I fell in love with mountain biking, and then went traveling on bicycles. And yeah,
Right.
loved it.
And said, I can make one of these.
Yeah, I mean the first one I was, surprised, and I was like, after 2 weeks, I'd make a bicycle, a frame and a fork, and I was like, okay, so it's possible. What do I do with it now? Maybe I build one more, two more, and I built some bikes for friends and family, and so far I've built about 20 bicycles now. Yeah, about 10 the last year, and now still friends and other people, they still want me to build them some, pretty cool bikes.
Nice, nice. And what's your preferred frame material?
Steel. I build only bicycles in steel. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm a steel man myself. All my bikes are steel. I love steel. Unfortunately, I never got around to building bicycles, but I put bikes together. But that's why I was drawn to your bikes. I like the way they're put together, and I'm like, who's this guy? And so what's the name of your bicycles?
Affranchi.
Where'd you get that name from?
I don't know. Affranchi, it means free man in English. To me, it's like, you're free to ride your bicycle wherever you want. You're free to think about what you want on a bicycle. So we together, we are free to build you a bike that suits your needs. And also, it's just about creativity. I like to be free to build some bicycles. I don't want to follow all the big market of bicycles. I mean, I've got lots of bikes, and I love lots of different brands. But yeah, affranchi to me, it means like I can be somewhere else. I can have my own bubble of building bicycles, how I want them, how people will like them, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's lovely. That's great, because I kind of do know the feeling. Building bikes. I don't build the frames, but it's nice. I ask people what they want, and it's just that freedom, like you said. Like right now, especially when we're seeing European cities blocking cars, you can't go in, but they're never going to block a bicycle.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I agree with that. And I mean, cycling, it's like a free feeling. And once you get on the bicycle, you can, go wherever you want. You can ride a bike on dirt, on asphalt, or like wherever you want.
Yeah. Especially nowadays, like you said, with gravel, mountain bikes, touring bikes, that's it. There's nothing close to you.
And not only ride wherever you want, but take whatever you want on the bicycle. You can see, I like building, racks and lots of different, different little bags you can put on the bike. So yeah, to me it's pretty much the same idea.
Right.
You're free to bring whatever you want and you need on a bike trip. Yeah.
I mean, I tried backpacking, but I come from a world of touring. I tried backpacking. I didn't like it, because I don't mind the weight and having all of my everything. I like being comfortable, having my stool and having my cooker, and that's cool. You could do both.
Yeah, you can do both.
And your bikes accommodate both, I see.
Yeah. Like my personal bike, the one I prefer, you can set it up with, big luggage, big racks, but really small ones and very light packs. Like I can carry lots of different bags. Yeah, so lots of different stuff. I can go I can go on my bike for 3 years, 3 months, or 3 days, or 3 hours, but I still can bring what I need on my trip.
That's a great way to put it, Germain. I really like that. Yeah, it's true. And talking about bags, we're going to come off camera here. Mathieu, I want to show this here is not Germain, but it's the man who's right next to him in the stand. We'll just show there. That's another product here at this beautiful outdoor market, the La Routerne, the festival, I should say. That he's making those in Ariège as well. So Ariège is up and coming. We got panniers being made. We have bicycles being made, and I just want to come out. I just want to show a couple of Germain. I just like you to, like this rack, for instance. Here, it's a very interesting design on the angle. Can you come over here and explain? Come on the other side of the bike. Is there a way you can get both of us, Matteo, and looking at that? So what's the idea of this angled rack?
To me, the idea was to make a rack that suits just dry bags or stuff like that, but which is kind of the same of saddle bags. When you put a saddle bag like on the saddle, it's like behind your saddle, but when you get on dirt, like on it can move from side to side. And I don't really like that. I'd prefer to put my bags on a rack, but put it at the same place. The other idea is I can put a bag on it like this, but I also have a rack for this bike, for this particular bike, where I can put like big racks on the side, big panniers. So I can put only 1 or 2 racks, and pretty much the same at the front. It's exactly the same.
Okay. And the name of these bags are Velocidad, and you see them. You scan all these bikes here. It's nice looking at. So here's the Affranchi, the free man's bike. And we're going to see a lot more of these on the road, a lot more free men on their free bikes, free men, free women, free people. And so Joe Diomede from the La Routerne with Germain, the man who's constructing bikes, and we're getting more autonomy in our bike life than ever before, because the bicycle, as we said, is a free man's vehicle, a free person's vehicle. And so now we're going to see more and more people making their own bikes, making panniers, and expanding and pulling away from the big marketed world that's been thrown at us in the bike world in the last few years. So now we're going to hopefully pull away from that with people like Germain. Joe Diomede, TTRP TV, thanking you, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.